Hey guys, Ryan here, and today we're back with the Misfits Racing the League here on NASCAR Heat 4, and we are going to be broadcasting for them tonight. We're midway through the first stage. We've started to see pretty much all the field have already come down and made their first pit stop. Sorry about missing the first bit of the stage. Had a bit of a mishap with the recording software. Not much I could do about it. It was working fine this afternoon, and then all of a sudden just wouldn't work tonight. Just decided to crash at the exact wrong time, so hopefully you guys are still going to enjoy it. Man, that 88 actually looks pretty cool. 13 had a speeding penalty on his pit stop, so he's trying to right now just basically recover from his issue. Meanwhile, a lot of these other guys seem to have gotten pretty clean on and off. I know that coming into this race, the 29 and the 5, I think it is, are the 5 are tied in points. So, and that's for the final spot as well. Yeah, so Anchor, though, also in the playoffs, looks like emphatic power there in that 59 car. Actually, kind of, to some degree, kind of reminds me of, was that Max Chilton's Indy car that kind of looks like, or am I just being thrown off by the fact that the number is the same? But I know there was an Indy car that looks like that. Just can't think if it's that one or if it's another one, but yeah, tonight, though, we got JP Big Dogs, and is definitely one of the guys pretty much guaranteed to be moving on. I don't exactly know the exact, bubble amount, how much he has over it, but I'm pretty sure he's very well clear. A buzzing. I have no idea what a buzzing is. That buzzing noise, JP, is probably the race cars going around the track. Ever thought of it? I mean, that's probably almost certainly what it is that you're hearing, JP, is probably the race cars going around on track. But yeah, so tonight's going to be a pretty good race. So we've already seen some pretty good 3 and 4 wide racing. Right now they're kind of strung out from the green flag pit stop. Oh, and it looks like Keystone Guy making the second trip down pit road. Trip down pit road. Don't know what's up with that buzzing noise. I do hear it now that I'm actually listening into it. I got no idea. Buzzing noise. I do hear it now that I'm actually listening into it. I got no idea. Yeah, because I'm not hearing that noise anywhere else. So it's something. It's probably something between the mic and the actual streaming software. I have no idea. Let's see if that fixed it. Did that fix it, JP? Let's see. Let's see if that fixed it. Did that fix it, JP? No. Never mind. I have no idea. It's bummed I can't ever have a good broadcast. Yeah, there's always something. Yeah, something just always finds its way to go wrong. Let me see if moving the mic away from the Xbox, maybe it's like the Xbox fan that it's picking up or something. Let's see, is that good? Let's see if that helped it at all. Let's see, is that good? Okay, there we go. It sounds like, so it might have been the Xbox, the actual Xbox fan itself that was causing it. And I just dropped my controller. But yeah, so here we go. So we got JP Big Dogs coming down for what appears to be his second pit stop of the evening, as I saw him come on earlier before I got the broadcast actually up and going. So there we go. Let's get the stream chat over there. So we saw JP Big Dogs, one of the dominators of the season in both series, just advanced his way to the next round of the truck playoffs, and of course tonight's elimination night in the Xfinity Series, or in the National Series, I mean. So tonight's gonna be we're gonna get to find that one out tonight. Let's see, and right now there's actually whoa, the 39 car there on track. And I'll look to have some sort of issue. Yeah, right now though, definitely just kind of strung out because we're in the middle of green flag pit stops. Some guys have made their stop. Some guys haven't made their final stop for the stage. Right now, I believe Joe is one of the guys who has yet to make his final stop. And I thought he was supposed to be in the 8, or not in the 8, the 3, but no, he's in the 88 apparently. Keystone, of course, in his 13 car. JP Big Dogs in that 1 car. A lot of these guys using a very similar number font there with the sports night there on the font. We got the 70 there of Blitzkrieg. Sorry, my bad. So we just got a lot of guys around this place that are all doing fairly equal. So here we go. Looks like Chevy. I don't actually know who is currently in position to transfer, but of course, we're gonna have to watch the 5 and the 29 all night long because those two are in a deadlock points battle for this final spot. So whoever finishes ahead of whom at the end of these stages is gonna actually be very impactful as we get ready for this one. I feel like the mic might be too loud now, is it? I'm just gonna listen real quick to see if it is. Okay, yeah, no, it's pretty good. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. Okay, I wasn't exactly sure. I thought it might be a little too loud, and it might be still if I end up getting to screaming if we have another finish, if we have a finish like we did in the Darlington race for the Fire Cup Series last week. But I don't know. I mean, I think this race, it'll come down to how the race plays out pretty much. But right now for this final spot, it looks like it's going to be a fun one. So right now we got Lyons up there in that number 29 car. Racing pretty much looks like to be pretty much all on his own. I think he might be one of the few guys who has yet to make his final pit stop. Yet I believe a bunch of the guys, including Keystone, have already made said final pit stop. Now let's see what else we got. Yeah, so Chevy also kind of seems to be out on his own as well, so potentially they might bolt. Oh, someone was sliding there. Was that Keystone? Yeah, that was the Kelly Blue Book number 13 of Keystone guy. We got that Moneyline Ford Mustang there for the 22, and now we got the two battling pretty much at the front every single week. We've got JP Big Dogs running first right now. We got Lions, or not Lions, and then we got J-Prev trying to take it away from him. So, I mean, these two have been two of the best all season. And the fact that they're dueling it out here for probably the race lead doesn't surprise me much at all. As we see, Keystone guy actually was just letting someone by his 5 is in the fence. The 5 is in the fence. That could be very impactful here as the oh, and we got a crash behind. Uh-oh, that could definitely be an issue. But it looks like the 5 might be out of gas. I think that might be what it is. A lot of guys kind of playing it risky there. Either that or that was the stage win. Not really sure, I think. I'm not really sure what happened. I guess we'll see. Is that the stage finish? Because, yeah, right now they're rolling around really slowly. I mean, I'm pretty sure the stage did finish there, but I don't know if Chevy finished it or if he rolled across the line, or if he's still rolling here trying to finish. Yeah, it looks like the rest of the field's kind of gone through, cycled through. Where's Keystone? Because Keystone's finished, so the stage is over. And let's see who got the stage win, because I still don't know who got the stage win. And it is stage winner. So Chevy got 0 points. That's not very good for his championship hopes. And Lions got, it looks like 3 points. So Lions gains 3 points. So now Chevy needs to finish 4 points ahead of him at the end of the race. And JP Big Dogs was the stage winner, by the way, in case anyone was curious. I was pretty sure of that one, but here we go. Everybody's pretty much on the lead lap. Yeah, actually, Anchor just got back on the lead lap, so there's one guy still probably a lap down. Let me just check and see on the leaderboard real quick. Yeah, so Novice Squid is the only driver 1 lap down at the current moment. JP Big Dogs and JP Big Dogs gets into the wall. And the 70 and the 29 both go by, and it looks like the 51 also looking to go on by him. Let's see what we got here. Right now we have we've got a pretty interesting top 3 up here. We got Lions, we got Bob, and we got Blitzkrieg up here, so a lot of guys up here that could potentially get this race win. And we got JP Big Dogs up here as well in the hunt. Of course, early on in stage 2, I don't know how much any of these guys really care about leading the race right now versus being there at the end, but... Oh, looks like Katsu might have spawned. Is he going to collect anybody else? Oh, yeah, there they go. Yeah, they're stacking up. Oh, and the 5 is in the mix, too. Oh, no. You hate to see it, but the caution flag will fly, and that will probably save Chevy's race there. I think that was Chevy. I think Chevy got some damage there. Actually, no, his Camaro actually looks pretty clean. But it does, but the caution flag did come out, and let's see, where did that incident happen here on the replay real quick? It looks like it was behind, oh yeah, there it just rewatching that from Keystone's onboard view, and that was hilarious. I mean, man, that's funny right there. I mean, everything went exactly Keystone's way on that wreck. And let's see. JP Big Dogs leads them back to the green flag yet again. Green flag back in the air, and let's see how it's going to go this time. He tries to clear. Yes, he is going to clear the 27. Now the 27 has help from the 51. Let's see what's going to happen here. Looks like 29 goes up, and they're all kind of going up, gravitating towards the top of the racetrack, but so is JP Big Dogs. And now Lyons goes down to the bottom. He's going to get on that inside. Oh, I think he might have just about flipped the apron. Going to send JP Big Dogs up the track. I think he might have just about kissed the wall there. But yeah, they are 3 and 4 wide already, and looks like they're going to shuffle out to now 2 wide only. No, wait, nope, never mind. There might be a case of 3 wide back there in the pack, but we got side by side for the race lead here between J-Prev and Lyons. I'd say those are 2 of the best drivers here as well. I mean, we got J-Prev, JP Big Dogs, and Lyons, I'd say, are your big 3 of this series. Like, when the 3 of them are running, as we got 3 wide, and it looks like J-Prev just kind of shuffling back, but I would say that those 3, though, are pretty much your big 3 for this series. In particular, the National Series cars here at Chicagoland. I'd say those are definitely your big 3. If you were to have a big 3. And here we go, Chevy all the way up to the front. Pretty much. So, Chevy running right about where he needs to, but I don't know if that's enough, considering he gave up those points earlier on. I think he needs to be looking at the fact that he did not earn points there, and Lyons did, to try and advance. Because Lyons now has a slight points advantage over Chevy, and Novice Squid, of course, trying to get up here in the mix. I believe he is the 2nd or 3rd guy out on points, but still in a relatively doable position to point his way in. Seeing everybody kind of leaving there. I believe I'm just lagging a little bit. I'm not really sure on that. It might just be that Chevy might be lagging himself, but I'm not really sure. Yeah, right now though, the pack here's, I mean, they still are pretty packed up here. As I definitely would not want to be the 59 car right now, and certainly would not want to be a Keystone guy here. Middle of 3 wide, pretty much. Middle of 4 wide, almost. Oh, and Bob gets loose up the track. Goes up in front of Keystone. It looks like they're gonna all get out of that one. Scott free right now, but here we go. Keystone guy entering low on the corner. Would definitely not want to be him right now, as the 59 kind of moves him out the way to try and gain another position. But in the end, I mean, you just don't want to be looking at your windshield and seeing this. I mean, right now what you're seeing is the 13 and the 59 looking to try and race it pretty hard here against each other. And of course, you're seeing that pack in front kind of start to level out. So I guess some of these guys finally starting to realize that maybe they were being a bit aggressive on the on it. But here we go, about to be 3 wide for the race lead. Let's see what is Lyons gonna do here. He's kind of he's looking in the middle there. He's kind of looking. He doesn't really have a position to get in between the two of them. I think he kind of wisely bowed out of trying to make it 3 wide, and instead decided to try and back up and then pick someone to help, which he eventually got to the back bumper there of the 88 to help. Looks like we got about 12 laps left on fuel, but here we go. These guys aren't worrying too much about fuel right now. They're worrying about leading this race, as it looks like the yellow flag has come out. Yeah, so it looks like the manual caution is out here. So the manual caution is out, and we're going to see these guys group up and come to pit road. And the manual cautions are always pretty interesting, because it means that we get to see, first off, these drivers making their way on the pit road. Of course, don't want to make a mistake and speed on entry, because that will certainly send you to the back. But you also want to make sure that, because you're all coming in, and we're going to get to see, of course, the race off pit road as they may or may not shuffle up a whole lot. No, let's just see. Okay, so right now, Average Joe is going to be the front pit stall at the very end here. And let's see. Here we go. They're all in their pit stalls, and the race off pit road is going to go to, is it going to be the 88? 88 led them into the pit road. Is he going to lead them off? He is going to lead them off by a fair margin, though. Oh, we got a battle for position here between Joe and Lyons there. So that could be a position that we might see them arguing over. And I did not actually get to see the who won it, so I guess that'll be for them to figure this one out. But yeah, so right now they're gonna get packed up, and they're gonna try and go for this one once more going down the back straight away. And let's see how many laps we got left to go in this one. Trying to figure this one out right now. I'll try and figure out how many laps we got left to go, guys. Okay, so right now they're packing up and getting ready to go green flag. Let's see. I'll try and tell you guys what we see for laps remaining is going to be green flag in the air that time, and we are going to see 26 laps remaining in this stage as they go 3 and starting to even look like they might try and go 4 wide there. But for sure they were going 3 wide there, or at least were committing to going 3 wide. I don't think they actually managed to get there. Question is, what's JP Big Dog's going to do back here in the middle of the pack with 26 laps remaining in the stage? I believe they are still going to need to make another pit stop regardless, but again, this is one of those rough, worn-out tracks where you're probably going to pit pretty much every chance you get to pit under caution. You're pretty much going to pit for 4 tires, as we see guys kind of looking all over the place for these positions wherever they can gain them, as the 29 makes a little bit of contact. It looked like the 70 there, but here we go. They managed to survive it, and now the 88 leads it. But what can Lyons do? Lyons tags the wall, and oh, that's going to be a pileup. It looked like the one car went to the grass. Oh, and the 20 spins out, and that is going to be no caution. It looks like no caution came out, or at least no automatic caution. The game caution, there was no automatic game caution, but there definitely was a manual caution called there. So the manual caution is out. they're just going to slow it back down, and they're going to be going back down the pit road to try and, or I'd assume probably going down the pit road, but I don't know. I mean, I'm sure a lot of these guys in the back that have damage now, but I mean, that Supra front end definitely needs a little bit of work. Now, I don't necessarily know if they're going to, what the case is going to be for, say, a lot of these guys at the front that didn't really get involved in the damage that much, if they are still going to come in. And it looks like, yes, they are all going to come in. Okay, so as I was saying that they are already answering me that, yes, they are going to come in. So here we go, and a lot of these guys taking fuel only. It looks like no one really grabbing the 4 fresh tires. So this is gonna be an interesting one, getting to see a mix of strategy, because right now Blitzkrieg out there on older tires kind of came in, slid into the pit. That's gonna, I mean, you got to imagine that that's gonna add a bunch of heat into those tires. And even if you try and get the tire temps down, well, first off, you're going to then cycle your tires a couple of times under this caution, probably. Not to mention also probably sliding the tires a bit. I mean, you're just wearing your tires out, essentially, for some of these guys. I mean, yeah, I get the idea of building heat in the tire and whatnot when you change tires, but I think you're better off just trying to, especially at this track, just trying to keep your tires colder. Like, sure, you might have a little bit of a little bit more issue at actually restarting fast, but I think what you lose in time here at the green flag, I think is time that you would gain later on. And here we go, Chevy 3 wide with his I guess bubble companion, since they are tied on the bubble, or were coming into this race. Lions has the lead now in points over the two of them. And that's got to be, I know that, sure, not everybody's always thinking championship every single minute of this race, but you got to imagine that there is some thought here of championship implications, as it looks like they are under another yellow flag. I'm not really sure what's up. So, yeah, it looks like they're under another manual caution. Now they're going to be starting on the same road as each other. I mean, I'm curious to know what is going through these guys' heads right now. Between like the 5 trying to get there, and it looks like some of these guys are going to be coming down pit road, some aren't. And let's see. I mean, that was pretty much an immediate yellow flag back out there. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this one, as we see a pretty split decision. I'm actually going to listen in real quick to the radios and see if I can hear anything. Yeah, so a couple of them are discussing practice, and it looks like Actually, it looks like we got an interesting strategy here with Chevy staying out to try and earn Novice staying out to try and earn points, and Lions coming in. So if Chevy finishes higher than 3rd in this second stage, he will have the lead. So let's see. Right now, Lions is up there in the is in the top 5, so he's in the points right now. So let's see. It looks like oh, what the? Not really sure what was going on there. Well, let's see. What are these two gonna do here, lining up together on the restart? So let's see. Right now the 5 and the 29. They've got to be. Oh, whoa! They are bunched up. Yeah, so. So right now they're just trying to get this one figured out, trying to get everybody into positions. I agree, drinking and driving probably should be banned. Definitely in real life it is already banned, but yeah, right now though the 5 and the 29 here are gonna be an interesting one to watch because they're actually battling for points. Nope, but Dodge Dakota will be in the Fire Cup Series All-Star Race tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern. So if you want to see Dodge Dakota racing, that's the next time I'm actually broadcasting a race that he's in. But here we go, back to the green flag right now, and right now the 5 and the 29 are the guys battling for the points here. So let's see, 29 versus 5. This is the battle for the final spot in the championship. And right now it's also the battle for the stage win, it looks like it's going to be. Here we go. Oh, and the 98 makes contact with the 29. Oh, that's going to be... Oh, that's going to stack up the field, and that might end the stage right there. Yeah, I don't know what happened there with Novice, but now he's well behind the pace. But yeah, JP Big Dogs, though, definitely one of the faster guys here tonight. But right now we got the two key players right now in this cut line battle, battling to advance. Between these two, I'd say probably Lions wants it more, and Lions already has earned more points tonight than Chevy. But if Lions loses a couple spots here, he'll end up falling back and actually losing ground to Chevy overall cumulatively tonight. So yeah, right now they're running actually pretty low on time here. Yeah, right now though that oh, here we go, the 9 actually coming around the outside here. So the 9 actually looking like he might go for this stage win here. And that'll be some extra points for him, an extra playoff point. And then it's going to be a battle once again. I mean, you got to keep an eye on where those two are at the end of this stage, as the stage is starting to wind down a little bit here. Let's see, what's the actual lap count remaining? 14 laps to go. Okay, oh, so that's right about at the fuel window. Here we go, side by side for those points. Oh, wow. Lions and Chevy battling this one out, and Bob up there in the mix as well. Bob is, I believe, already pretty much confirmed that he's moving through. But, man, you gotta watch this one, though. I mean, these guys, they both clearly want this champion, or want the spot in the championship fight, to basically live today to fight the next week. There's no wait and fight tomorrow. Like, there's no survive now and fight tomorrow. It's fight now so that you can still fight tomorrow when it comes to these guys. what happened with Oh! Chevy now at the back of the pack. So now Chevy at the back of the pack here. Yeah, so right now everybody's just trying to fight for these spots, and Chevy is the absolute only guy that needs those points the most, and he's currently down. Oh, and it looks like Novice down there in the bottom. Yeah, so right now they're all debating about whether they can make it or not. It looks like 29's dropped back out of the points. Oh, uh-oh. That's unfortunate right there. I mean, that's the 5 clearly out. So it looks like the 5 has decided to call it a quit for the night, and that will all but eliminate that, and that will guarantee him. Yeah, so it looks like the 5 is absolutely the looks like he's gonna absolutely lose this shot at a championship fight. But right now, J-Prev absolutely leading it, and he's gonna be trying to get this one. Yeah, so I think that overall is gonna. We've got less than 10 laps to go now. But yeah, so right now, all these guys, looks like the 9 probably in position to get the stage win here, unless, oh, there we go, the 29 comes to pit road. Let's see, it looks like the 98 also following suit. A lot of these guys noticing they've not got enough fuel, so this is going to be a fuel mileage stage, it looks like, more than a race for the stage win. Now, man, it's just a bummer to see the 5 pull off like that, because that was going to be a fun points battle. Follow. Let's see. So right now, let's see what's. So it looks like. Yeah, 'cause right now, I mean, a lot of these guys, it's either pit now and run everybody down, or save fuel and try and stretch it to the end. If you think it's possible, I think you probably should. I think it comes down to what your objective is. If you need to take every risk possible to gain points, well, he's leaving them, but again, that fuel is my question, because I think a lot of these guys are probably saving fuel. Guys like JP Big Dogs and the 29 who have already come to pit road, now they're going to be absolutely charging here. So yeah, right now I think probably that's what's going to happen, because I think the majority of these guys are saving fuel and are going to try and just essentially coast it to the line. And again, I think it comes down to, do you need the points desperately to try and gain points and secure yourself your spot in the next round? I think for the most part, I think pretty much everybody's pretty good on point, so I would think you play safe, but someone like Keystone who might need extra playoff points from missing races and whatnot and not getting really the best stage or race win finishes, he definitely would need the extra bonus points. So if he's able to save here and make it all the way to the end and get that stage win, that would be an extra point in his bucket for next round, of course. But yeah, right now though, the 9 is definitely, I think he's now putting a second or third lap on Novice. Anchor up to 6th. Wow, okay. He's doing pretty good. Doing pretty good for himself in that money line Ford Mustang there. And let's see, is he going to go for the pass here? He's looking low on that 39, but looks like 39 just has more pace right now than that 22. A lot of these guys, here we go, let's see. Following him into the corner. Anchor is technically in this playoff battle. He's quite a ways out, but if he does really, really well, I think he could advance. I don't know what the win in your in, like if they have win in your in or anything, but we got less than 10 laps remaining in the stage right now. A lot of these guys are concerned about fuel in the stages, so right now they're kind of working their way through it. We got like 2 laps left in the stage, actually. It looks like, from what I'm seeing on some of the it looks like we're gonna have some of these guys. It looks like might have to come in this time. Let's see. Are we gonna see Keystone decide to pull off here, or is he gonna be staying out? Looks like he's gonna stay out and coast it. I believe that must mean then that we're coming to. Is that the stage finish, or is there 1 to go? It comes into 1 to go. Oh boy. Let's see what, because Keystone I know is on the edge of making it or not, but that's always the question mark though, is can these guys make it? And let's see what's going to happen here. Are they all going to, yeah, stage 2, yep. And it looks like, oh! Keystone just absolutely plowed into the 70, but I think that was under caution technically, so they won't. So that damage will not be actually staying on the car, but yeah. So that will be the end of the stage, and the stage winner is. Let's just see if I can figure out who won this stage. Average Joe. So it's Average Joe, Blitzkrieg. Yeah, Keystone, D-Prev, and Hulk Holden earning points in that. Oh, no, Emphatic actually earning points in this stage. So, a lot of the guys above. I mean, that's a lot of the guys that were on the cut line before that are now moving their way up. Lions will get the free pass to get back on the lead lap. Yeah, so right now, just ended stage 2. Stage 2 winner was Average Joe. And here we go. Yeah, so what we just heard, okay, we just heard it on the radio. The 13 just locked himself into the second round of the playoffs. So we just heard it. Yeah. Yeah, so that was what the 13 there of Keystone guy needed to advance to the next round. He needed that bucket of points. And oh, we've got a bit of an issue there on the start. Not really sure what happened there. Was that Chevy, I think, having an issue at the back? Or, oh yeah, it was Chevy. So Hulk Holden right now out there in front. Let's see what's happening. Here they're trying to get this restart underway, and it looks like we don't have a. It looks like a lot of these guys committing to that bottom early on in the run. Of course. Oh, sounds like a little bit. Sounds like some people are having an issue with Katsu, or with not Katsu, Chevy there, winning in the race, which I think he definitely should have. And now he's come to pit road, so I think that should have been the call earlier. But yeah, right now though, Hulk Holden, he was your winner at Daytona in the Truck Series, and now trying to lead laps at Chicagoland and see if he can hold on to the Chicagoland win. Let's see, what do we got here? And it looks like pass for the lead here. Let's see. Is that going to be a completed pass? The 70 is going to get by the 20. So the 70 does get by the 20 there. As the yellow flag appears to have potentially flown, let's see. Did the yellow flag fly there? Yes, the yellow flag is out. I don't exactly know what the caution was for. I'm hopefully going to hear that here soon. Oh, it sounds like it was the 59. So it sounds like the 13 and the 20 and the 59 there had an issue with someone. No idea. Yeah. Okay, so it sounds like they're all good, but yeah. So it sounds like it was the 59 and the 13 that might have gotten tangled up there. But here we go, back to the green flag. Katsu leading after just about getting knocked out of the Truck Series playoffs last night. I actually was unable to be here for that, but we are back for the trucks, or for the Xfinity, and we will be back for the trucks next Sunday night. Not long at, or probably hopefully longer after Atlanta than we've been the last several weeks. Oh boy, they're three wide, and oh boy, that's Katsu on the high side. Lions absolutely driving like a madman, and oh, the 39 of deep rev, and the 13 of the 13 and the 39. I think this is the second or third time this playoff that they've tangled up between the 6 races. They piled up again. I'm curious to hear the discussion on this one, because Oh, I don't know what happened there. I'm kind of caught the tail end of the replay there on the stream, but like with stream delay and whatnot, I just about caught the replay, but let's see what we got here. Okay, going back to the green flag. And here we go. Lions and Anchor out front. So it sounds like we had a complaint there from Anchor about the lap cars. And oh, runs the 9 way out of the groove. Oh, that's going to be another guy. Who's that going through there? Oh, that's Blitzkrieg. And oh, that's an absolutely massive hit. But with Blitzkrieg, that was several others piling in. And man, another big wreck again tonight. Man, that's another big one. The big one at Chicagoland. I'm curious. I'm going to watch this replay here real quick, and I'll see what we've got here. I think Novice is back in the lead lap now. And wow, that was another great avoid for yeah, it's turning into a little bit of a bleep show there, but yeah, it's turning into a little bit of that. Here we go. Okay, so it sounds like they're asking about a penalty on the 70 there for that one. I can't imagine that was too big. Yeah, I can't imagine there should be a penalty for that, because I mean at that point you're sliding, you really have next to no control. Here we go. So Lions on the restart, able to get away though, as they went back to the green flag while they're still arguing about the ruling there on that one. But yeah, I mean, that was just kind of unfortunate. Sliding, not really anywhere he could go. Yeah, as I say, 6. Yeah, they were 6 wide. That's the issue. I mean, they were definitely there. That was definitely the issue. They were too many cars wide into the corner. I mean, I think I counted 4 or 5. Might have been just about going 6 wide. Yeah, they are all over the place tonight and here. I mean, it's showing that it's elimination night. We got a lot to go, and we're probably still at least 2 more big ones, I'd say. But yeah, so Katsu, though, was the one they were asking about for the potential penalty there. I didn't really see much negligent there. I mean, I didn't see anything that was really too big of an issue. I mean, again, I think that it was just too much. I think it was just sliding and out of control. And we have 90 laps to go. As the 20 is in the wall. Oh, and wow, that was some hard contact, and that was the 59 going around. A couple other guys kind of hitting the wall there, and the yellow flag is back out again with 90 laps remaining in this one. $90 laps to go, and we still have an absolute mess of a race. Yeah, so we got 90 laps going in the overall race. It's definitely going to be a long one, but sounds like there's some. Just sounds like there's some claims going around here. Oh, 20. Oh. Supra with yeah, I mean, that was just a punch again. Yeah, they were 4 wide. I mean, yeah, right now they're all just arguing about this. And here we go. Keystone guy looking to the bottom. Not going to go there, though. Going to let the 9 in line. Here we go. Man, these guys, they are chaotic on these restarts here. Right now, the front 3 are able to get single file, but the rest of the field kind of still getting a bit antsy back in the pack a little bit, trying to make moves, and they still have over 80 laps to go. Yeah, I mean, they're absolutely. I mean, this is a hybrid of wrecking and racing, but still pretty good racing. Pretty good, entertaining, and oh wow, that was a lot of guys looking like they were sliding. Yeah, so I'm just kind of waiting to hear. I'm just kind of listening into their radios while commentating here, but on a bit of a delay, but just kind of keeping an eye on what we got going on here. Looks like we got some side drafting going on up here. So right now we got the 98, 88. Here we go. 59. Let's see what's going to happen here. It looks like the 88 might be looking for 3 wide. Yes, the 88 is going to force it 3 wide. Oh my, that is going to be. Oh, yep, there's the right. 98 goes across the grass. Everybody else saves it. Everybody else saved it. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, in real life that's how it would have happened, but yeah, it's racing on a video game. Is oh well, there's another bit of contact there between the 29 and the 8 and the 13. Was it Joe has multiple wins? Does Joe even have multiple wins? But yeah, so now the manual cautions come out. So here we go, getting ready for the restart. It's going to be a restart with about 79 to go here. Another heck. I guess I'll use this quick caution break here to tell you guys, remember to like the Misfits Racing League on Facebook if you guys enjoy watching what we do. Also following us on Instagram, Twitter at misfits.racing.league and at Misfits Racing on Twitter. So here we go. So right now we got the cousins on the front row there, because 59 and 29, those guys are actually cousins in real life. So I mean that could be a really interesting one to see how they race each other here on the start. I feel like that's one of those. Oh, and Katsu goes and takes it to the bottom. Lions kind of shuffled out there on the top, 3 wide. Might even be 4 wide if Hulk was really looking there. Oh, but they kind of pile into the high side. All getting really tight there. Going, oh man, they are just. Yeah, so right now though the 70 and the 59 up here leading this pack, but man. Oh, here we go. Looks like, is that Average Joe? Or no, that's JP Big Dog is up there in the mix. My bad. No, Average Joe's. Yeah, man. These guys, they're just really racy tonight. Tonight they actually look like they're trying to race. I mean, I can't say the same for Talladega a few weeks ago. They did not look like they were actually trying to race. I mean, the National Series, I feel like, is usually the better of the 2 series that we run. I feel like usually the Truck Series race is usually a just a test session, essentially. It's essentially just a practice session for this race, where they're running, trying to figure out what their strategy is going to be. But yeah, right now, it looks like the 59 up into the outside wall. Let's see. Now we got Average Joe looking for the lead on Katsu here. Average Joe versus Katsu. Who is going to get this one? Is it going to be Katsu? Is it going to be Average Joe getting this one? And it looks like the yellow flags come out instead. Yeah, so it looks like they've yet to once again come out. Man, a lot of these guys is kind of wrecking here. Yep, so yet another wreck here. A lot. So yeah, so the caution came out with like 74 laps to go. And here we go, they're all coming down pit road. Are they all coming? I think they probably are, considering the tires and considering the carnage that we've seen. And Keystone gets even more damage in the front. You got a lot of damage in the front end. So let's see, and the race off pit road's gonna be. Sorry, I was just kind of listening into their radio chatter because this is some fun stuff to listen to. I might even go in and just unmute them all here if it weren't for trying to keep the stream semi-professional. So here we go. Looks like Average Joe and JP Big Dogs on the front row. Then we got Bob in the second row with Average Joe's teammate J Prev and D Prev there as well on the high side. Bob's got, I believe that's Katsu in behind him. Yes, that is Katsu behind him. So here we go. Let's see what we got going on here. 2 people still watching. Wow, 2 people still watching this? That sounds about right. Because, yeah, right now this race is definitely dragging on. And the green flag is out. Green flag. Let's see what they're going to do here. Rolling into turns 1 and 2. Double file. 88's going to get out to the lead. So yeah, right now they're all just chatting about just random stuff. But yeah. Man, they are all over the place right now, but it's like a lot of these guys having 71 to go this time by, so yeah, no, this one will not be a 9:30 end time here. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, it looks like, a lot of these guys getting really racy here. That's gonna be that's a big wreck there. 9 car in the wall, 1 car in the wall. Anyone else collected, or are they all good? Let's see. Is there gonna be the yellow flag for it? Looks like no. They kept it green, it looks like so far. So far, it looks like they've kept it green, and Bob Goes Heels is now to the race lead. So Bob Goes Heels now leading. Here we go. Man, these guys are battling pretty hard, and it looks like Katsu's gonna clear Bob. Bob gets down in between. There we go. Bob gets in behind there. Gonna be able to get there. Now looking to the inside. They're all going. Man, this is a fun race. I mean, it's a fun one to watch. It's absolutely not competitive. I mean, this is great entertainment. This is, I compare it to the Clash. This is awesome entertainment. Almost seems like an exhibition race with the kind of pointlessness of the fact that points are leveling out right now. And we pretty much know the guys that are advancing. But when it comes to it, in the end, these guys... Let's see. Oh my, man, they are really getting... Man, I would not want to be racing as hard as these guys are right now. If it were up to me, I would definitely be backing down and just kind of waiting behind them for the next wreck. I would basically just wait and then try and get up when I think it's like 1 or 2 wrecks to go, and then dodge the 1 or 2 wrecks to try and take the lead at the end. Here you go, Katsu up the track. That's going to allow Hulk Holden to the race lead. So Hulk Holden leads the race, but now the 98 looking to the inside. 98 from 3 or 4 laps down early in the race to now race leader. That number 98. Now we got the... And a lot of these guys battling pretty hard here, it looks like. Man, Bob Goes Heels. They're going to try and go 2 wide. Might even be 3 wide coming off the corner. Contact between the 51 and the 20. More contact between the 51 and the 20. 70 looks middle. Goes low. There we go. So apparently, I think from what I'm hearing, it sounds like they do have 1 in your end. So depending on who wins this, we could see you guys make it in here. Oh yeah, I'm sure Joe's ready for Atlanta. He's been doing pretty well at Atlanta recently. But yeah, right now though, Hulk Holden's gonna try and get up there and lead the race if he can. Let's see, what are they gonna be doing here? It looks like. Yeah, so right now they're all doing, it's winning you're in, so it sounds like, so basically whoever wins this race is actually going to be moving through, it looks like. I'm not really sure what's going on here. But yeah, right now the Novice Squid is in position to advance out of this one. This is actually just got a lot more interesting now that I know that it's winning you're in. I mean, I'm not typically a big fan of winning you're in, but man, if it's going to create this, I mean, this could be interesting. Let's see. Oh, and Novice actually has contact, and he's going to slide down inside fence, and that's... Let's see. Now it's Hulk Holden back out front. I wonder how the subs work with winning you're in, or with like the win. Because I mean, if the sub wins, should really the person that's not there win too? But yeah, Novice. Yeah, they're talking about Novice's issue there, but right now, I mean, points really don't matter because this is the elimination race for the round of the playoffs. So, I mean, I think JP Big Dogs is leading, but it really doesn't matter because the points are going to level out at the end of the round. And I think J-Prep is going to be the points leader at the end of the night. But yeah, that's right now, I believe, the story, though, how it is. I don't know because I don't do the points, but it looks like the 59, sounds like the 59 had an issue as well. That going. Let's see what we're going to see here. We got side-by-side for the race lead here. Katsu trying to advance. He's already in. Hulk Holden trying to get his way in. This could definitely be a fun one. Yeah, JBB Dogs, he's leading right now by a fair amount. But it really doesn't matter because of the whole points leveling out at the end. And at the end of tonight. But right now, Katsu leading this one. That's going to guarantee him into the playoffs. And that will also get, I believe, Lions in as well. Will be the other driver that gets in off of that one. So now I believe the guys that will make their way in that were on the kind of bubble of potentially missing. Keystone, who locked his position in on points after earning stage points for the first time all season. And then we... who's that? We got Blitzkrieg and Bob battling it out for this race lead, so they're both in. Joe is in, and D-Prev was the other one that was down low that would be in, assuming there isn't a surprise winner. I don't exactly know if they do win you're in, but I know that they're pretty good there. Oh no, Joe's not in the points lead. No, he was one of the guys that came in on the bubble, or closer to the bubble. They looking like they're coming to pit road there. Yeah, it looks like a group of them coming to pit road here under green flag. So we're actually going to see green flag pit stops yet again. Another set of green flag pit stops. Wow. How many sets of green flag pit stops are they going to have in a single race? Oh, wow, we still got another 2 or 3 green flag pit stops worth. Wow. I mean, man, this tire and fuel wear is just absolutely ridiculous for the length of the races. I mean, they're on like 3 or 4x on these. So yeah, it looks like Lions kind of died there coming. So let's see though, coming off the pit road, it's Bob over. So Bob was able to make the pass on Chevy, or not on Chevy, on Blitzkrieg, sorry, in the pits here. Well, yeah, tires get bad, and they're on 3 or 4x fuel and tire wear with a 100% race length. So I mean, we still got easily like another 50 laps to go still, I believe. Let me check and actually see the official lap count. Yeah, you make it about I think you can make it about. It looks like they can make about 18, 17 laps on fuel. But I've heard people saying that they can make upwards of 20 laps on fuel. The tires also, of course, get pretty bad, but I think the biggest factor, yeah, so 53 laps to go. Okay, so I was right saying about 50 laps to go. Yeah, the tires get hard to deal with, but I feel like they're not as bad as at other tracks. Cough, cough, Atlanta Auto Club. And we got the 51 just bounced off the wall there, and that's going to allow the 70 to go on by there in that Toyota Supra there for the number 70 team. Or what will eventually be the lead, assuming they cycle back around to maintain their race lead. Because right now these two were the guys battling for the lead when they came into the pit, so I'm going to continue to cover this one as the race lead until we get either a yellow or the pit cycles around and they are officially the race leaders again. But yeah, right now though, Keystone guy is all the way up into 6th place. Wow, he's doing pretty well tonight. And let's see, are we going to see looking up or looking inside? Let's see what's going to happen here. Oh, it looks like they're coming up on the 22, and the 22 goes through the grass. Uh-oh. Anytime you see a guy in the grass like that, it's going to get hairy. It looks like he's entering on the apron. Oh, no, he's going to come right back up into the racetrack. Is he going to try and block? No, he's going to stay out of the way, it looks like. Oh, no, never mind. He goes and he gives a tap to the 51 there. He just went and gave a tap there to the 51. Let's see what we got. Yeah, right now we got a pretty good battle for the lead. I mean, if these guys are for the lead already, I mean, this is a pretty good one. Pretty good battle regardless of what position it's for. 70 takes the lead, or takes the position back, but now the 51's going to go for the crossover move. Let's see, contact a little bit there. Now this is some good racing. I mean, there was great entertainment earlier. Now we've got some actual good racing. Now 70 back to the inside. Let's see what the 70's going to do here. Is the 70 going to be able to clear? And to be honest, if you do clear, do you really? I think you try and stay. I think you try and go and keep that inside lane, because so far you guys keep crossing each other over on that inside lane and beating each other on the inside lane. So I mean, I think you just try your absolute hardest to not give the other guy the inside lane, because I mean, if they don't, so far we have not seen them really pass anywhere except for kind of wedging each other out the way on the inside line. And yes, so the this battle has cycled back around, and this is for the race lead now. Let's see. 51 versus 70. And now the 20 is going to get up here in the mix as well. Let's see, is the 20 going to be able to get up there and potentially play spoiler here with the win? I'm still not entirely sure on the ruling because I have not, didn't really pay that much attention, to be honest, when they were going over the rules, and the rules have changed a couple times throughout the season, so I don't actually know the rulings on who makes the playoffs and whatnot, but yeah. Yeah. Oh, and right now, well, that, I was about to say, that's a pretty close race, but there we go, that's going to be the wreck. And that is probably going to be the caution flag coming back out yet again. Yeah, this race has not been very clean. That is one thing that this race certainly has not been. Let's see, and here we go. Bob Goes Heels going through the infield grass. And comes back up, and man, he leaves a trail of dirt there. Let's say, I would not imagine they are still going green flag, so yeah, they've slowed it down. So, Katsu, your race leader. Second place is Hulk Holden. Third place appears to be D-Prev, unless they're going to try and... I'm going to just... I don't usually do this, but I'm going to listen in and see if I can hear the conversation there, because I'm curious.
It was just hard racing.
Yeah, let's just listen in here for a little bit, because these two are pretty fun to listen to. They're pretty good friends.
I don't know what to do. This car feels amazing.
Why am I hearing Keystone?
I have to jinx it. I can get more out of it.
So yeah, so 44 laps to go, 43 at the line there.
I can get more out of it.
So it'll be probably about 42, 41 when they go back green flag here. Not sure why I'm hearing Keystone and not the two I'm actually listening through. Oh, because I've got Keystone unmuted as well, apparently. Yes, and it looks like Keystone's going to come out third. So Keystone guy ends up coming out in the third position. But, hey, that's got to be a positive bit of momentum there.
Inside.
I mean, here Katsu calls it for the inside lane.
Troller.
They're just kind of listening out, seeing if we got anything else going on here. So let's see. Just gonna kind of listen out, see if we hear anything else. Okay, I'm not hearing anything else about that wreck. So.
I'm going high here, guys.
Okay, so Bob's gonna be going high. Oh, he's going in. Is he trying to get a lap back? Oh, no, wait, no, there he goes. He goes down pit road. Is that going to extend this caution another lap, or are they going green flag here? I'm not really sure. And it looks like, no, they're going to stay green, or they're going to stay under the yellow flag, so it'll be 41 to go when they go back green flag. I'm going to ask Joe real quick for clarification on that ruling. Hey Joe, can you give me an update on the point scenarios for everybody? Because I'm kind of lost track of how everybody's done throughout the points and what the scenarios are.
The only two that matter right now. Is Hulk has to finish 6 positions ahead of Lions, and then that's a tiebreaker. I don't know if Ori wins, or if Novice wins, then it could change it. Or Emphatic.
So is it a
Yes.
win and you're in?
Wait. No. Guy's still not out.
So is it win and you're in or no? Because I've heard people saying like, oh, okay,
No, if Hulk, Anchor, Novice, or Emphatic win, they will be the final spot. If they do not win, it comes down to Lions and Hulk, and it's got to be 6 spots.
okay. So it is a win and you're in rule, but it isn't a win and you're in rule. So if anyone on the outside wins, they're the final spot. But it's not a win and you're in rule. I'm not really sure what he meant by that. I'm sure I'll get some clarification after the race, but for the most part it sounds like, okay, so it's 6 to 7 positions between the 20 and the 29 now. So it was actually a pretty good points duel earlier in the race. Coming down towards the end, I think it was in stage 2 that we had the 29 and the 9, or the 29 and the 5, who were battling for each and every point as they were coming down towards the end. And then the 5 just kind of quit and gave up on it. I believe he went to go run a different league as well, so I think they're at Iowa right now. But this is the league that matters for us right now, as they're going to be getting ready to go green flag. Let's see what the lap count is. It's probably going to be about 40 to go here. Green flag at the line this time. And yes, 40 to go. 40 more times around this big 1.5 mile racetrack. And Hulk Holden takes the lead. So I believe Hulk Holden now is your championship contender. Is a championship contender. Now if Katsu gets by, then that's a bit of an interesting spot. But right now, Lions held up in traffic. If Lions isn't able to get up there and challenge, he might end up actually losing this one out here with the win and you're in stuff. I mean, it's possible that he could end up losing this one, despite not really being... I mean, he's been one of the big 3 all season, I feel like. But his attendance hasn't been there, and that's kind of been what's relegated him down. And then he had a couple unfortunate rounds in the playoffs, and oh, yep, there's the wreck. We weren't done wrecking. There's Steele wrecking. Oh, boy, that's a big one. And the only reason that wreck wasn't as big as it could have been is because the game yellow came out. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Okay, so we got a caution flag out, less than 40 to go, and of course this is going to change pretty much everything, because now we went from Hulk having the lead to now Hulk has to run down and pass Lions. So Lions has managed to get his way out of the traffic, and that's going to allow him to now be in the fight here for the finish. Let's see. Keystone guy gets out the groove. Let's see. And now not Chevy. Katsu. I've made that mistake like 3 times tonight. Katsu is gonna looks like he might get this one. Yes, he will get the lead here at the line. But 3 wide for the lead, and I think Lions sees that that's a bad situation, and he's not going to try and push the issue. I think he's going to try and just talk everybody else from pushing the issue as well, because right now, in this position, Lions would be the advancer if the race were to end in any sort of... If it were to have ended any time on that lap. It doesn't matter if it was one of the times when he was passing or when he wasn't passing. I mean, he does not care about his finishing position. as long as the 20 is behind him. If the 20 is ahead of him, then you have to start worrying about, okay, what positions, when, where. But as of right now, and it's through live with the lead in front of him, I would not be feeling too comfortable about that. It looks like Katsu didn't feel too comfortable either, and he pulled in line behind the 9. Looks to the high side, though, after kind of giving that push. I don't know if that was to clean the air out, or if that was just to try and kind of peek his nose to a clear area, but let's see what we got here. It looks like it's a manual caution for something. Not really sure what the manual caution is for, but yeah, definitely a manual caution though right now. So yet another manual caution is out, and we are going to have another restart here with a very small amount of laps to go. So here we go. Everybody's coming down the pit road. Now, right now, if I was the 20, I would probably, depending on the situation, how many laps do I got left to go? Let's see. I think I'd do fuel only here, to be honest. Like, full honesty here. I think if I'm the 20, I think I do fuel only and try and leapfrog over the 29 in the pits, trying to get him stuck back in some sort of traffic. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen, and he's not even going to get by the guys that he needed to. He's going to be right behind, he's one position behind him, so he might end up on the same row as the Lions, which that would be a way to get in his head there. So of course you got to think about the points positions here. And let's see. Yeah, so it looks like they are going to be row mates here in, I believe, row 3. Yeah, so they're going to be row mates here in row 3 on the restart. And let's see. Going up to the front row, it's J Prev and it's Bob. So J Prev versus Bob. I don't know who, where, or what's going to happen on the restart, but here we go. Green flag is out. And let's see what's going to happen here. We see the 9 really aggressively side drafting, goes up the track, and he's going to have to struggle to... Oh! Wow. Sorry about getting loud there, guys, but man, that 20 is kind of been just kind of right in the middle of everything right now. Let's see. I think if you're the 20, I think you've got to be thinking, absolute doomsday scenario right now, because of course you've got you've got to be X amount of spots ahead. You're just hoping essentially that Lions wrecks out here as you're going by him. Now this year, this is a pretty good situation, but you need Lions to lose a bunch more spots, or you need to gain some spots here, and that is definitely one way to scare Lions, would be to get in front of him, because then he can't just kind of sit back and let spots go either. I mean, he is now in a major points battle now with the 20 for this one. Because when the 20 was behind him, you kind of knew that there was no chance he was really going to be able to pull that one out. So I'm not really sure on the ruling for what actually is going on, but yeah, so this looks like a pretty fun one though. I mean, we got once again these two championship contenders alongside each other. Both trying to stay in the hunt for the championship and extend their championship dreams 3 more weeks. as we wind down towards the Misfits Racing League Championship weekend here coming up. No, we still got 2 more rounds to go. We've got this round and then 1 more, so it's gonna be about 7 weeks out for the championship, but I'm already starting to get excited for it. And hopefully you guys are excited too. I'm definitely looking forward to this one though. But yeah, you've got to keep an eye on those guys going for the... Like right now, we're kind of looking at the middle of the pack battle here for points, but... Oh man, sorry about that, guys. But yeah, so right now Lions is in the comfort spot. Lions, as of right now, no matter how far up or down the field Hulk moves, until he passes Lions or makes a move to get alongside Lions, Hulk is in a cannot advance. Like, there is no mathematical points scenario where he can advance, unlike the 29 who just needs to maintain that. So right now, Hulk trying to get in over Lions. This is going to be an interesting fight to see because, of course, these guys, you've got Hulk who has shown up to significantly, I think, less races, but now I'm starting to think it might actually be more even than I thought because now you start to factor in that he's shown up to a lot more races recently for the National Series. They both get by Katsu, but again, that's one that doesn't really matter for Hulk. He needs to get by that 29 before he starts passing a bunch of cars, because it doesn't really matter if he passes them after the 29's already gotten by him. But for the race lead, we got the 1 and the 51 here battling it out. We have the 1, the 51, and the 9 there battling it out for this race win while we got that points thing going on in the background. I think it's probably going to be Lions advancing, but that is the point scenario right now, though, as it stands. That it's got to be a, I believe, 7-point swing of for Hulk. So he needs 7 of those cars to finish in between himself and Lions. Let's see what we got here. Oh, and I think I just saw someone go sliding. They all stay fair. Oh, Lions, or Hulk, I mean, is starting to slide back, which is not good for Hulk's playoff hopes. But then again, I guess he's already fallen back so far that a couple more spots isn't going to kill him. And of course, you know that that's going to end up being a situation where he needs to gain a lot of spots regardless, and in a very short amount of time as well. So let's see. 9 and the 1 though. These two, they've battled it out in both trucks and Xfinity, or in National Series here. Battling it out for this position and for this top spot in the championship. These two have definitely been 2 of the best all season long, and definitely deserve to both go to the championship race. And these guys, they're giving it everything they got. As we were trying to work down there. So right now, though, we got battling here. And let's see, what's the lap count? Because we are actually starting to get low on fuel again for a lot of these guys, I'm sure. I mean, it's been a few minutes without a caution flag here. let's see, and the lap count is 17 to go. So they're actually starting to enter the fuel window to make it to the end of the race here from this next pit stop. So we do have one more pit stop to the end of the race. This will be the run to the checkers. So, run to the checkered flag here for this one. We're going to be getting ready for it. And it looks like Keystone Guy, the first guy to peel off towards pit road. Is that going to be too early, though? I mean, that's pretty close. No, he's... Okay, yeah, so the window is open. They can make it to the end. Now, assuming that their numbers aren't bluffing to me from what they said earlier, because I actually needed to do a double check to make sure they... Yeah, they've said they can make it anywhere from... I've heard anywhere from, like, 20 to 15 laps on fuel before they would come in for a fuel or even tire stop, so... 15 laps and there's 16 to go, so that could still be a bit of an issue, but I guess if you know how to save tires, I guess you can make that kind of aggressive call, but I don't know, I'd start to be worried if I'm pitting this early, but here we go. And here comes the rest of the field. Man, everybody's coming. Not a fan of this call, to be honest. I think if I'm Hulk Holden, I've seen that the 29 is pretty much faster than me on equal stuff all day long. I think you absolutely need to see that, and I think you play the exact opposite strategy. If it looks like he's going to be staying out, you need to pit early and try and run him down. Basically, do what the leader doesn't. So you would either need to pit earlier and hope for it to run green flag and to get an advantage from pitting earlier, or you would need to, like what happened here, the 29 came down, and he was ahead of the 20 by a significant margin. I think at that point, when you see or hear the 29 tire valve coming down, that means you absolutely stay out and bank on a caution flag coming out to essentially trap him a lap down. I mean, those are your options to try and win this one. I don't know which one would have been the right call, but in the end, if you follow a guy, you're going to follow him the rest of the race. And I fear that is what's going to happen here. I think he's going to follow the other guy the rest of the race. Though, the 51's actually managed to find his way up in the lead. Here we go, now the one trying to merge there. 51, race leader. Yeah, so the pit cycles have completely cycled around already. And we've clearly seen that I don't really see what the benefit was to the 20 coming down with the rest of them. I mean, I get it if you absolutely had to come out, but I think if you could have stayed out an extra lap or two, try your hardest to keep him a lap down. Or if you think he's going to be running it dry from what he's done earlier in the race, if you think he's going to run it dry at the end, then come in, get those fresh tires sooner. And you got to do something different to try and pass this guy. I mean, he hasn't been able to do anything on even stuff all day long. And there we go, Joe into the grass, and just come back up onto the track and save it. But yeah, I mean, I can't really see a realistic scenario where this 20 is going to win is going to advance here. So yeah, I mean, right now, I have absolutely zero belief that this 20 has anything that he can do, barring a late caution and Lions choosing to stay out. I don't see anything that would really tell me that the 20 is going to be able to advance here, and of course that's the playoff contender. So, I mean, you got to imagine that. Yeah, and there we go. Hulk Holden's dropping back through the field. Oh, and there we go. Emphatic Power comes to pit road. Trying to preserve his lap, I think. Here we go. 9 laps to go. And the race leader is... I believe this here is the battle for the race lead here between these three. So the battle for the win comes down to who of these three can play this one the best. We've got the 9 and the 1. Two of the guys who have dominated the season. And then you've got the driver, the number 51, who is, I'll be honest, he's kind of lucked his way to at least one win already this season. So, and he actually won a truck race here. Oh, yeah, there. Oh, and there goes the 51 goes by the wayside here. With 10 laps to go, he goes, and he is absolutely not going to be a factor now for the well, he's going to be a factor potentially for the championship, but now the 51 is absolutely not a threat. Oh, never mind. I was going to say he's not a threat for the race win, but they threw the caution flag. I don't know if he came back up in front of the I don't know if he came back up in front of the rest of the field here, but caution flag with less than 10 laps to go. This could very well be pretty close to the end, and I'm sure this is exactly not what Lions wanted to see. Right now, okay, here we go. Championship thought here. This is your championship, winning or losing here. I think, okay, he's coming down pit road. They're all coming down pit road. So, what I would say here, try and predict what Lions is going to do from what he's saying and whatnot. Do the opposite. I think if the 20 does 2 tires, I think he can win. I think he can win the race, and I think he can then advance. But I think on 4 tires, I think Lions is too stable. I think he is going to be just too sturdy, and I don't think you're going to see him fall by the wayside here late in this one. And there we go. Fuel only stops for the 1 and the 70. So Katsu's going to be getting up there in the... And, yeah, here we go. So, yeah, Hulk Holden, he's essentially submitted to the fact, I feel like, that he is going to lose this champion, or he's going to lose out on a shot at the championship after tonight. So, he's going to get to race with the he's going to get to blindly race to try and advance here tonight, but I honestly, I don't see a path for him making the next round. Barring a crazy late race wreck that sends the 29 way back and the seas like part for him, barring essentially the perfect dream scenario for Hulk Holden, I do not see him winning. Though emphatic, actually, that would be the that would be another guy that I believe Joe said could play spoiler if he wins. That could put emphatic, and I believe the guy he's subbing for, through to the next round. So here we go, green flag, green. And let's see. And it looks like, yeah, it looks like they're going to be all good to go through here. And, oh, Lions, though, if you see that guy out in front, you know you've got to be aggressive here to try and go for it. 4 wide there on this one. And now, oh, wow, Hulk Holden. Hey, he's racing harder than I thought he would. I mean, he's got a lot of race in him, but the question is it going to be enough? Oh, and Katsu goes up into the wall. That's going to be a ping-pong effect, and I don't know if that's going to be enough of a incident for a caution flag. But right now, the 20 and the 29 battling it door to door. That is the battle for the championship, though. He would need Lions to start dropping to the field drastically here. But I think if the 59 gets this win, I think that's the other scenario. And here we go. I'll be completely honest. I wrote off the 20. The 20 is going to get this one. The 20 is going to race his way. He's going to take the lead. The 20 and Hulk Holden take the lead here. Coming through at Chicagoland. Here we go. Coming through 3 and 4. How many laps we got left? It can't be many here left, but I mean, it can't be over yet. No, they're still racing, but 2 laps to go. And here we go. I mean, this has got to be nerve-wracking. Hulk Holden needs to hang on for 2 laps. Now, I think if he hears, okay, so now he's dropping some spots, but he's got to maintain a top 3 run here. 1 car goes through the grass, 1 lap to go. Here we go. Okay, so I think it's pretty much a must-win here for the 20. He is in a must-win. He's got to get by that 51. The 51 is the target here. Let's see what's going to happen here. Is the 51 going to get it? I think the 51 is going to be looking for the race win. Oh, you've got to... I think if you're the 20, I think maybe if you can keep one of those 2 behind you, maybe 2 of them. And no, actually, I think Lions actually managed to keep it. Bob wins the race. Man. So Bob wins it. Hulk Holden comes back 3rd, so he was able to keep one of the 2 of them behind him, but man, nope, not enough. Not enough for the 20. The 20 was in a must-win. He would have needed to win that race. But let's go talk to our race winner here. Let's see if he's actually going to steer it. Hey, Bob, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Man, congratulations on winning that exciting one.
Holy shit, dude. Shit, can I cuss? I don't know.
But yeah, when it comes down to it, do you at all consider that you might have made a mistake, though, going for that win? Or, because I know a race win means a lot, but I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the scenario of you passing the 20 there now puts Lions, keeps him in championship contention.
Dude, I might make a joke, but I do want to beat the best. So I feel like beating Lions can make it the best. But dude, after the incident with the idiotic lap car, going from last to first, I really wasn't thinking. I just wanted to win.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, it's next to impossible to really focus on championship thoughts unless you're up here in the booth with no real pressure on you. But man, hey, it was nice to see you winning this one though tonight. I was excited.
That was the biggest win of my, not like biggest win like biggest league, but the way I did it. Holy shit.
Man, congratulations, Bob, and good luck next week as well as you start the round of 8.
I'm not. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Holy.
And that was a very emotion-filled post-race interview there from the driver of the number 51 as he went and took the victory here at took the win at Chicagoland today. He will be moving on to the next round along with Lions, and we will get the full list, and you will see the full list of guys competing next week. But thank you guys all for watching here from the Misfits Racing League. This has been Ryan Dyer, and we will see you guys in the next one.